So here we go from United Center, the Blackhawks and the Maple Leafs. Second time this year. Draw one back. Here's Brody. Plays that for Marner. Leafs and home Blues on the road tonight. A little bit of a strange situation going on there, but that's what they decided to go with as it's picked up and played in by Chicago. Brody clears that. It's knocked down. Kerfoot for Marner. Mitch Marner in. Marner waits. He'll drop that back. Matthews in. Shoots. And a glove stop. Stalock. And a face-off in the Chicago zone. Here we go, face off in the Chicago zone. Picked up here, Marner gets that down the ice, or sorry, that Chicago dumping in. Knocked down, Domi in front, and Sholgren making an easy, soft save to start the night for him. Here's Matthews on the pass. Austin Matthews taken down, 51 goals now on the season for Matty. 22 games remain in the year. Pass, so that is blocked. Brody, back for Riley, his shot, and a stop by Alex Stalock. It's played ahead for Kane. Here's Athanasiou through the middle of the ice and over the red line. Looks and backhanded, sent wide of Sholgren. Here's Kane, shoots. Stopped by Sholgren again, and Riley clears up the board and back down the Chicago ice. And that will not be enough for icing. Here's Nylander for Tavares. Drop pass misses. Athanasiou will get it out. And here's Taves down that right side with speed. Looks, shoots. Sholgren, an easy save. Cleared out to center by the Maple Leafs. Here's Chicago again, middle of the ice. And they turn back and get that ahead. That is cleared again, knocked down by Jones. He'll spin at center. Taves inside from the right. Shot and a stop, Sholgren. Leafs will end the road trip in Detroit. Here is Jones. Picks that up again. Here's Radish now. Boards and plays that for Johnson in down the middle lane. Sending back a shot. Sholgren to the task. Makes the stop and a face-off in the Toronto zone. The Leafs and Hawks in a scoreless game right now, and doing a good job of keeping it that way. The goaltender's the ones holding the fort right now. Here's Taves back. Murphy from the point. Looks in. Shoots. Sholgren the save. Cleared to center. Tenorti. Reset here by the Chicago Blackhawks. Hall will clear out to center. It finds Bunting. Fires that off the boards back to himself and now into the Chicago ice. Yarncroke for Mulligan. That misses him and goes back down the Maple Leaf ice again. Reset here by Toronto, and to it first is Hall. He'll flip that across. Mulligan off the boards and chipped ahead for Yarncroke. Through the middle of the ice and trying to get that in, but did not. The Blackhawks pick that up again and bring it the other way. Inside the zone. Zach Aston re-center that. That's play for Camp. He'll break a stick trying to get that in. And Mulligan is offside for the Maple Leafs. 2:50 to go in the first. Hawks and Leafs tied at 0 from Chicago. Hits in the game are 6-2 Chicago to this point. Blackhawks have had better tempo than the Toronto Maple Leafs in this game. And picked up, here's Camp on the giveaway. Zach Aston a shot and a saved Stalock. Face off here in the Chicago zone. 2:08 to go in the first. Alex Stalock, his first time back in net since 3 weeks ago. And he's been sharp to a certain point so far against the Maple Leafs. They haven't really challenged that much. And a penalty coming here, and it's going against Toronto for boarding. With just under 2 to go in the period, Chicago will spend the rest of this first period with an extra man on the ice. Here's the draw. One back, and it's Jones firing right on, and a save Sholgren. Here's Taves. Back to Kane. His shot blocked. Marner breakaway short-handed with the moves. Here's Marner. Shoots. And Stalock stayed with him as it got away from him. Here's Marner again. Plays that in and around for Kerfoot. Kerfoot take it down, and Kane picks that up for the Hawks. Chicago. Taves through the middle. Here's Domi. Breakaway the other way. Max Domi scores! Chicago strikes first. On the power play, it's Max Domi. Yeah, the Hawks do a great job of getting it to the net, and 1-0 on the power play. Face off back to center. One back by Johnson, poked ahead by Engvall. Pierre Engvall, the man on him, gets the puck back. 6 seconds to go. A shot. Redirects wide. Camp back 2 seconds. Here's a shot. Hall right on. And the period comes to an end. 1-0 Chicago after one. The goal scored by Max Domi. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 7-6 Blackhawks, a 1-0 lead through one. Hits are 8-3 Chicago. Face-off 6-1 Chicago. Power play Chicago 1-for-1. Toronto has an add one. Welcome into the second period here tonight from United Center in downtown Chicago. Hawks 1, Leafs 0 through 1. Face-off one back. Matthews did not get the pass on that. Jones, it's poked in by Kerfoot. Johnson. Here's Domi in again. From the right. Looks, shoots. Stops Shulgren. Leafs kick it around. And Kerfoot after it. He'll flip that for Marner. Back into the Chicago zone. Set play Matthews. And he couldn't get to the puck. Here's Domi. In his own zone. Has that again. And Marner's after him. Athanasiou will enter the line. Takes a bump, but Domi in! And that goes up and over the goal. Flipped around, and here we go. Picked up, and it's brought in by Kane. Centered for Domi, in again. Look, centers, backhand, stop Shulgren. Brody for Mitch Marner. Firing that, and it's sent wide, and Kerfoot will knock a man into the corner boards. Refs didn't see that. Matthews after it. Here's Taves again. A lot of tight games for the Maple Leafs as of late. In come the Blackhawks. Marner in the way. He gets it down the ice. Racing after that is Matthews in. Scores! Austin Matthews with 52 on the year ties the game at 1. Yeah, what a goal here. And Matthews gets the goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 52 now on the season. Well, he's on pace to hit 60 again, maybe even hit the unstoppable 70. Face-off, one back, controlled by Johnson. That's turned over at center. Hawks bring it in from the right. In, looking, shooting, and Shulgren up to the task. Play down in front. Here's Taves. That's stopped again by Shulgren. In the corner it goes, and a pass, Kurashev, Radish. Another save, Shulgren. And he'll hold on with just about halfway through this game, tied at 1. So here's the draw, left side of the net. Maple Leaf star burns another team, and this time Chicago. That shot stopped by Shulgren. All Blackhawks right now, and a penalty coming against Toronto. Hawks are 1-for-1 on the power play tonight. Chance to do good here and get the lead back. Face off right side of the Leaf goal. One back. Hawks control. Jones to Kurashev. Gave that away. Zach Aston-Reese for Engvall. Got the pass ahead to him. And with a great move, here's Engvall. And he sent it off the mark. What a great chance for Pierre Engvall. Can't get it to go, though. And now he has some words for Radish. Hawks bring it in. And we're going to have a fight. Taylor Radish and Pierre Engvall. They're going to go back and forth here in United Center in a 1-1 game. Stopping the Chicago power play to have this fight. And the Leafs and the Hawks. Well, two original six rivals that don't like each other very much. And here's a fight that breaks out. So a face-off will come to the right side of the net. Here's the draw. One back controlled by Kane. In shoots. That's blocked. Morgan Riley trying to get it the other way and could not. In they come. Hawks. Kara to Taves. Back for Kane. And his shot made it to the net, but Shulgren made the save. That's cleared but not out. 5-on-3 for the Blackhawks. Flipped ahead. Down for David Camp. Camp after it. Still had it and now lost it, and Taves has that back. One power play done. Kane. Bumped down. There's Sandin. He'll clear. Riley. Off the boards and back down the Chicago ice again. Picked up here, Jones. Good pressure. Kerfoot will hold him along the boards. And that's going to be another penalty against Toronto. Kara to the net. Here's Taves. And another stop by Shulgren in the face-off in the Toronto zone. 7:30 to go in the second. 1-1 from United Center, downtown Chicago. Leafs beat the Hawks earlier in Toronto this year, 2-1. Here's the face-off. One back, controlled. Kurashev, stopped by Shulgren. Oh, off the boards, back to himself. That's played for Zach Aston-Reese and cleared. Off the boards, here's Yarkroth. And what a save! Alex Stalock coming across. Another set play. Matthews scored, but Yarncroke gets robbed by Stalock to keep it a 1-1 game. And here's the draw, one back. Controlled by Jones. In for Athanasiou. Kurashev to the puck again. Up for Entwistle. In come the Hawks. Haul back. Shot. Stopped by Sjögren. He makes a dazzling 1-2. Marner. Hall. Back down the Chicago ice. 6 to go in the period. That's played around Jones. Knocked free Athanasiou. Now Johnson again. Right side and in. Taken down. And that's going to be another penalty against the Maple Leafs. Hawks again will go to a 5-on-3. This one for 15 seconds. Here's the faceoff. One back by Toronto, and Mete will clear and get it down and kill off one of the Miners as that one takes a weird ricochet. Out of the net was Stalock. Riley in front for Kerfoot, and that's actually going to be another penalty. Going against Morgan Riley, so a fresh 5-on-3 for the Chicago Blackhawks. A minute 34 with 2 extra men on the ice. One back controlled by Chicago. Centering pass, Kara. Good block, and Giordano's there. Couldn't clear. Here's a shot off the mask. Bouncing down in front, Kara has it again. Corner boards, Brody. Big hit there, and there is a chance to clear for Giordano. He couldn't. Goes back after it in the corner. Hawks good pressure, but Kerfoot's there, and he clears. Still a 5-on-3. It's picked up here by Jones. For Domi. Has the only Chicago goal, and here comes another penalty. My goodness. Penalty after penalty against the Leafs in this second period. And the 5-on-3 for 48 seconds. One back by the Hawks. Jones in. Centers a shot right on. Loose. He got across. Sjögren, great saves. Picked up for Sandin, and the Leafs spin and cleared off the boards and out to center. Been a 5-on-3 late in the second period for a good few minutes, and the Hawks haven't been able to convert. Entwistle blocked. Here's Yarncroke, and he clears. Off the board to down. Riley on the bounce. Short-handed. Spins around. Shoots. And that is fired off the mark and wide. Hits that pass back down the slot. Athanasiou. Breakaway. Brody tired. Athanasiou in. Stopped by Sjögren. 46 seconds left to go in the power play. Here's Kara again. Spins to the middle of the ice with Athanasiou. Big hit against. And that's going to be another penalty against the Maple Leafs. 2:09 left to go in the second. It's all Chicago in terms of chances right now. Matthews line on the ice on this 5-on-3. One back by Matthews. 1 for 6 on the power play tonight, Chicago. Bumped off the puck. Riley will get to it. Up ahead, that bounces, and a shot redirected, stop. Kept in. Here's a chance, centered, and knocking that down. Giordano. Finally, the Leafs turn the other way. Here's play to far corner for Matthews. Matthews in front, can't get a shot, he's taken down. Kerfoot flips that back and around for Matthews again. Austin Matthews shoots and scores! With 50 seconds to go in the period, Austin Matthews, he makes it 2-1 Toronto. Yeah, Matthews with another beauty, and he's been all over the ice tonight when the chances come. So here we go. And here we go, the face-off back to center ice. The draw, that is a short-handed goal for Austin Matthews. Kane plays that ahead. And that's now 54 on the year, and it's poked out. David Kampf has a break short-handed. In on Stalock. Scores! My goodness. This one goes to David Kampf. And it is 3-1 Toronto, a short-handed goal. So a big goal for the Maple Leafs. Just rushed down the ice short-handed with another good look. And Stalock's not going to make that save all the time. Face-off one back, controlled by Kane. Center of the ice, that's played for Taves. And just about lost it, now gets it across. Radish, and a save by Sjögren. 6 seconds to go in the period. Kampf with it again. He has Yarncroke with him. Here's David Kampf to the net shot, and he sends it high and wide at the buzzer. Toronto 3, Chicago 1 after 2. Shots to goal in the game are 20 for Chicago, 12 for Toronto. 3-1 lead after two. Two short-handed goals for the Leafs late in that second period. The Hawks are 1 for 8 on the power play. Face-off 16-4 Chicago. Hits 10-6 Blackhawks. Chicago leads in all stat departments, but Toronto has dominated in terms of short-handed. And the boos rain down here in Chicago. Welcome into the third period, Austin Matthews. 2 of the 3 Maple Leaf goals this afternoon. David Kampf added before the end of the period to make it 3-1. So welcome into the third. 1 period left to play here from United Center. Athanasiou brings it inside. Here's Kane with help, and Johnson in front, and Sholgren down. Makes the save and covers for the Maple Leafs. Yeah, well, the haters are out right now, and Chicago Blackhawks just not playing their best quality of hockey. I would say that they're playing pretty well, but when it comes to coverage, they've let the Leafs go a few times. Kerfoot fires this in and around. This finds Mitch Marner. Looks and tries to find Matthews. Gets it to him now, and Matthews in the slot will keep it. Matthews moving in. What a move! He scores! Hat trick! Austin Matthews! And the boos will rain down even more now as it's 4-1. And he has 3. My goodness, look at the movement. Gets through everybody and puts it right up and over Alex Stalock to make it 4-1. You can hear the boos here in Chicago. Not so happy crowd this afternoon. Oh my goodness. Face off back to center. And it is won back by Matthews. Pass to Kerfoot. He'll bring it in. He has Matthews with him. Drop to Marner. In for Matthews, and a shot blocked. Well, you don't want Matty getting the puck again unless you really do, but he's one of those players that will make you pay. Riley to Marner. Marner again looks for Matthews. Marner, drop pass, and that misses, and it comes out. Matthews back to defend that time. Riley for Robertson. Has Matthews with him. Got it to him! And he's stopped by Stalock. Sent off the mark. Matty breaking in again. Here's Domi. And he'll look up ice and find help in Athanasiou. Good pressure by the Hawks. They get it in the Toronto zone momentarily. That won't hold as Tavares flips it in. Nylander in. Shoots. That's off a leg to the corner. Tavares. Good pressure here, and he has it again in front. But Stalock settled it down on the bounce. Here's Athanasiou with damage. Coming down that right side and looks in and waits. And tries to get a pass, but it doesn't find its way across. Robertson. Here's Toronto again. Nick Robertson spins, looks, and taken down on that hit. It's brought out by the Hawks. Well, here they go again. Score! Loose in front of the net. It came, and the Blackhawks put it home to make it 4-2. Now Taylor Radish. And my goodness. So Austin Matthews up to 54 goals now on the year. 3 tonight. Hawks come in again, and that one slides on to Sholgren. It's played for Bunting. Bunting having trouble in his own zone. Oh, try to get it. He overskated. Here's Radish. Stopped by Sholgren. Hawks come to life all of a sudden. That one hits the boards. Turnover Radish. And they come again. Taves, that's blocked. Hawks again. Kara. Stopped by Sholgren. Just over 6 to go. Backhanded right on. And Sholgren not out. Another. He makes that save too. Leafs fan on the clear. Redirects in front. That's blocked. Sandine off the boards. Back out to center ice. Chicago pressing late. They're down by 2. Radish in. Getting by. Centered to Athanasiou. And a save. Bunting off the boards out. It's knocked ahead for Hall. Justin Hall to the middle of the ice. He has Yarncroke with him. Back in front. Here's Bunting. And loose in front of Kane. Yarncroke trying to center that. It's all Chicago right now. Just under 2 to go now. 4-2 game. Hawks look up ice. Patrick Kane. And on a break. Stopped by Sholgren. Got across. Marner clears. That gets ahead for Kerfoot. This is going to be trouble. On a break. Kerfoot. Backhanded. Stopped by Stalock on a faceoff in the Chicago zone. Here in the final minute. Austin Matthews comes in and does absolute damage tonight against this Chicago lineup that's really been heating it up. My goodness, this team is just something else this year. Toronto off to Vancouver next. Take on the Canucks. Here's Marner. And his backhand not clean to the net. Staylock the face-off in the Chicago zone. So when these two met in Toronto earlier in the year, the Leafs would win 2-1. Here tonight, leading 4-2 late. Here's the draw. Matthews line on the ice. One back by Chicago. Here's a hit by Austin Matthews. Kurashev gets it out, and Riley. It's played out by Shalgren. That's flipped ahead for Matthews. Austin Matthews winding up again. Shooting! And a glove save. Staylock. 28 seconds to go. 4-2 Toronto. Leafs were decent on that homestand. They finished it off on a little bit of a tough note. 2-1 loss to the Jackets, and then they come to the road and they've done well. Staylock, and he makes the save on that. Here's Kurashev, and back for Jason Dickinson. He'll flip that down the ice. Under 20 seconds. Here's Nylander off the boards and out. And racing after that is Robertson, and not enough for icing. Kurashev taken down. Robertson in front for Tavares, and a penalty coming, and it's going against Toronto. Either ninth of the game as they touch up with just 4 seconds left. So Chicago will have an opportunity here. Here comes the faceoff. 1 for 8 tonight, making 1 for 9 as the shot blocked. And the Leafs beat the Chicago Blackhawks 4-2, the final score tonight from United Center to continue this red-hot road trip so far. Started against Columbus 6-1, here tonight against Chicago 4-2, and this is a team that really wants to win, and you can just tell each game that they come in and play. Well, the Maple Leafs, with their best record in history so far this season in terms of record, they will face the Vancouver Canucks next.